Packers going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
This is Aaron Jones.
And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12 at the 19-yard line.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he will find his man on the end route, complete. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
3rd down.
To throw here. This is intercepted. Picked up by Justin Coleman. And they're going to be set up in the red zone right around the 17-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
That's going to go as a loss of 6, and it'll set him back for 2nd down.
Overall, I'd have to say that was just really good team defense because, to me, you can't pin that one on the running back. He had no shot there. He had a man in his face.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 17. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. Well, they thought they were going to break the tie. The defense had other plans. They were already in field goal range. But boom, an interception.
I don't know if this was a case of being a little bit too greedy with the opportunity to put points on the board, but give credit to the guys on the defensive side. Hung in there, battled, and made a key play.
And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver, but it's going to be 2nd down. Shotgun to give to Jones. And only able to muster a couple down to about the 27.
But they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Will Harris. And some room to maneuver. And he will bring it back. An interception return for the Lions. Touchdown.
That was a nice catch, and not by the guy you thought it was going to be. How about the defender turning into an offensive player as soon as the ball hits his hands? And off he goes, off to the races, and into the end zone.
And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes the score Lions 14, Packers 7.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And this will make it into the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And following the pick 6, and decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this one.
But I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told him, and they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. And they get 17 more on that one and another first down. That's caught by Kelly. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. Call it a gain of 5, and that'll make it a second down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here.
And 5 yards.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Back to throw again. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. Again, he was looking for Davante Adams, but now it's 3rd and goal.
Defensively by Jeff Okudah.
On 3rd and goal, they're going to run the option. And it's intercepted at the goal line. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Lions take over.
Boy, so another interception, CD. It feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts.
Back at the 18-yard
As the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And it's intercepted. Picked up by Darnell Savage. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown.
lining up for the extra point.
That's a tough spot as a quarterback, Charles. You want to get rid of it, but you see what can happen when you do try to get rid of it with pressure.
Yeah, and how about the pressure coming without them having to blitz? That's when you know things are clicking for your defense, and the end result, they end up gaining 6 points.
The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
Tucker McCann set to kick off.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. He's at the 40, 20, 10, 5, and he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. Back to throw. And it's caught. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. T.J. Hockenson in the final seconds of the first half. And the Lions have broken our tie as they take the lead. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14.
Lions 21, Packers 14.
So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already.
Down the numbers. There he goes. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done? Well, if the plan is to come in here and go toe-to-toe with these guys, it certainly does not hurt if you hit them with a big shout along the way, too.
That's got to give them some confidence. And the other thing right now, it quiets this crowd, at least for the time being.
Yeah, that is what is called the intended consequence of their actions.
And this is caught. So how about that? They get the 2. Not sure why they went for it, but they do have the lead now here on the final play of this first half. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football.
I need to get my swag.
And he will score. Touchdown, Lions. A big play there. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Lions are going to jump back in front. Defense more than did its job. Now the offense is summoned onto the field as they'll go for 2. They'll try to run with Swift. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield.
Lions 27, Packers 22.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And this carries into the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in, because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
They'll look to throw. He's got Adams on the hookup. And he's going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
A gain of 12.
It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Looking deep for Adams. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the foot. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on third down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
For the Lions, an extra DB in the game now here on third down. Now this time he'll look to throw. Man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. It's a gain of 16 and a first down for the green and gold.
First down, Packers.
He'll drop to throw. This one complete to Scott Miller. That catch good for only a couple.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he get a good head of steam going.
Off the option, he'll try and run with it. He'll get 5 out of the keeper, but now it's third down. So he is able to turn that into positive yardage, but I think it's fair to say that those are not the shots you're wanting your quarterback to have to absorb.
And he has to know sometimes when to say when. You have to know when to give yourself up, and let's face it, not easy for these guys to do because they're competitors as well. But sometimes you do learn your lesson the hard way, as he did there.
They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up fourth down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. They get this out quickly to the left side. And the ball is knocked out, and this is scooped up by the Lions. And the return comes to a halt. Right at the 44-yard line.
By the defense.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. They got 2 of the 3 they needed there. Leaves them with third and just a yard.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 1.
He's got his man, T.J. Hockenson. And he is going to have a Lions first down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1.
6-yard line.
Final minute now of the third quarter. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And he's going to be met at about the 43. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll set up to throw. That's complete to DeAndre Swift out of the backfield. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44.
Loss of 1.
Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first. Now a carry for Swift. And he's got this down to the 35. It's a gain of 10 for the Lions and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Back now at Ford Field. It's the Lions holding onto the football, and they also have the lead as we start quarter number 4. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Running is Swift. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bringing up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively.
Touchdown, Detroit! Kenny Golladay, 30 yards. And the Lions are able to extend their lead. And a nice job by him to catch the slant and then navigate and break free.
And receivers love slant routes because it gets the ball in their hands so quickly and oftentimes on the move. And when they're on the move like that, then they get to use their best asset, which is usually their speed.
And their speed sometimes, like this instance, can take them into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
The ball carrier tackled at the 25-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Room here to run. And he will finally be wrestled down at the Lions' 16-yard line. A big run there by Jones. 59 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. That's out to the left flat and complete. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st. So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. Looking to throw. Got a man open. It's Adams. Touchdown, Green Bay. Davante Adams. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Packers have cut it back within a score. So here we go. The Packers will line up to go for 2. They're going to run for it with Jones. And he will get into the end zone to cut the lead a little bit further.
34. Packers 30. Tucker McCann set to kick off.
And the Lions are able to cover this one up. The 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. this will be incomplete. The intended target, T.J. Hockenson, but now it'll be third down.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and get the football right back, because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
This will be a 2-yard loss on the play, and that'll bring up fourth down. And here now the punter, Fox, as he sends this one away. And a nice special teams job here. This is going to be down inside the 10 at the 7-yard line. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. Times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
He was brought down by
no gain on the play. It'll be second down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. They'll go again to Jones. And from the 4, they get it to the 8 on a pickup of 4.
Brought down at his own 8-yard line. A gain of 4.
On 3rd down, here's Jones. And a broken tackle helps lead to a first down gain. We've got a 1-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. First down run, good for about 3. 2nd and 7 coming up. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Brought down around the 16 or 17. Showed some tough running, but couldn't free much space.
Short game, last 2 plays. Who do you think's excited about that?
Absolutely. This defense, they're saying go right ahead with those. They'll look to throw. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
Green Bay.
He'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's caught inside the 30. And he is able to take this way down into Detroit territory.
Complete.
Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts.
1st and goal.
As the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play. Now Jones. And the Packers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. The Lions will use the 1st of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Nine yards on that previous run. Here's 2nd and a couple of feet. They'll try to run it in with Jones. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
Down 4 late, got to go for it here on 4th down. He's back to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute.
Let's go.
Good throw there, and I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but he looks a lot more comfortable in his second season.
You can tell he put the work in the offseason, and what I mean by that is understanding the playbook, not just the plays and how to execute them, but how to do it against a variety of defenses. Also understands his team better, what they can and cannot do. You can see the confidence rising in him as he plays.
The Packers keeping the offense out there now as he'll go for 2. They're going to run for it with Jones. And no, it's incomplete. So they can't convert for 2, but they still have the lead as we get toward the end of the 4th.
34. Tucker McCann set to kick off.
McCann's got it teed up. This will make it into the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result had he opted for the touchback.
25-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They only need a field goal. Obviously, the clock a huge factor. They'll be watching that. What do they need to do here?
Your sequence of plays has to get you out of bounds. Completions, get out of bounds, gain some yardage. Then when the clock hits 7 seconds or left, now you get a decision. Are you in field goal range, or is it Hail Mary time? Because from 7 seconds down, you don't want to take a shot that you're going to have another play.
We'll see how they handle it. It's intercepted. And he lost the football.
Intercepted. The Lions take over 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
So now this one's going to rest on the foot of their second-year kicker. This from 52, and this for the win. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. So it's not quite over yet, but you have to figure they pretty well got this one on ice now.
And Brandon, I'm trying to figure out how they remain so calm in these situations and then go out and execute, because I'm up here shaking like a leaf, and I wasn't the one who had to make that kick.
They look calm, but I bet if you had a heart rate monitor on it, it'd be up in the 300s right now. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some